All right. Okay, so let's start with some squats. Let's just warm up those knees. Try to activate those glutes. And then now let's go squat up on the toes and reach. Good. Now we're going to go alternate. We're going to squat and then knee, elbow to knee. All right, so now we're going to do a little jump jack. So we're going to tap the floor and then jumping jack, tap the floor. And then you can go faster. Good. Okay, so let's just work out those quads a little bit. So just right here, stretch those quads a little. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get in our squat, deep squat, hands on the floor, jump your feet back, bring them back, and then up. So not a full-on burpee. Down, get into that squat position, back, squat position, stand on up. And if you need to, you can always get low and step back and step up, get into that squat position and come back up. So you can step back or jump back. Getting that deep squat, that squat position down there, not just burpee, you want to squat. Good. Okay, so we're going to do some kind of nice easy skaters, back curtsy lunge. So you guys start some back curtsy lunge. There you go. That looks good. Back curtsies, alternate. And then let's pick up the pace a little bit. You don't have to go all the way to the floor. If you want to, you can with that hand. If not, just right here, kind of more speed skater. I'm not very speedy right now. I think my first live class, made me a little tired. Good. Okay, so check this one out. We're going to be hovering, and you're just going to step back a little bit and then come forward. So knees are hovering. So step back, but you're still bent leg, forward, forward. The lower your knees to the ground, the harder it is. And now let's add the reverse crunch to it for a double crunch. Good. Okay, so just stretch it. And then you can roll over to get up, or if you just want to come on up, sit up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go goblet squats. So for today, you're going to want one heavy weight, and we're going to do your wide goblet sumo squat. And then we have two-legged, the rdls. So you're going to want your two heavy weights for your Romanian deadlifts. One weight, we're going around the world. And then we want your two weights for bent over rows. All right, so that's the workout for today. Ooh, it is humid. It's hot up here. I gotta turn on some fans. All right, so first one, that one heavy weight, or if you have two lighter weights, put them together. Wide stance, sumo, goblet squat. So you hold your weight like this, toes out, knees out, feet out. Drop that booty down. All right, ready? All right. Work your way into getting nice and deep. Don't let that weight pull you forward. Drop your butt down, come back up. Chest up, core tight. Woo! All right, that was a quick 50 seconds. Grab that other heavy weight. We got regular RDLs. Back straight. Hinge your booty back. Keep those weights close to your body. Don't let this happen. Don't do that. Hinge your butt back. Keep your weights close. Back is straight. Tabletop. Keep those weights close. If you start to do something funky with your upper back, come on up. If once you get too low, you start to do that, stop and just come back up. Focus hamstrings. Oh, Abby, you're doing it. You're just like totally coming forward like that. You got to pull those shoulder blades down and together and hinge your booty back. Rest. That was the 50 seconds. Okay. Maybe just bend your knees a little bit more. All right, grab your one heavy weight or whatever you can do for your around the world. You could always put two weights together for these as well. So alternate, bring it to the front, all the way around, core tight. Remember to breathe. Keep that core tight all the way around your head. Shoulders, lats. Remember to breathe. Slight bend in those knees. Just soft knees. They don't have to be, they're not locked out. They don't have to be super bent. Just not locked out. Awesome. Okay, so grab the weights that you're going to use for your bent over rows. So two weights for your rows. Core tight. Bring those weights to your hips. Awesome. All right. Whew. First round. I gotta turn some fans on. All right, grab some water, and then we're gonna do that again. Make sure you have the right weight. All right, we're back to our goblet squat. So grab that one heavy weight, or again, you can always put two weights together. All right, let's start. Inhale, exhale on the way up. Looks good. Pretty sure iPhone 155 is Jacqueline, I think. You could give me a thumbs up if it is. Or whatever, you can shoot me a text real quick. Pretty sure though. Yeah. Good job getting on, girlfriend. That's awesome. All right, keep doing those goblet squats. Abby, those look good. Okay, rest, rest, rest. All right, so we got those two weights now for the RDLs. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, Abby, but you're doing it like this. So we need to keep those weights close. Maybe rub those weights next to your quads and then hinge your butt back. Stick that butt back. You've got your weights in your hands, right? We've already started. Maybe pull it along those thighs, those shins. Don't let them get away from you. Core tight. Hinge, hinge, hinge. Back straight. Get that good stretch. And then once you feel that stretch, come back up. Jacqueline, yours look really good. That looks really good. Abby, they're looking much better. There you go. Good. Just kind of relax your upper trap area. You want to pull those shoulder blades down and together, but yeah, I think you're just kind of tight. Let's go for a few more seconds. You guys are looking great. Awesome. Okay, let's grab that one weight for our around the world. Again, you can put two of them together if it's not heavy enough. And we're thinking about our lats, our shoulders. You're keeping that core tight. Good, and then watch, hey, come back to the middle and then go the other way. So go one way, come back to the front, and then go the other way. So alternate your direction. I know it's probably a little hard when you have two weights. Couple more seconds. All right. Good, good, good. Okay, we got our bent over rows. I'm grabbing something a little lighter. Those 15s were a little heavy for me. All right. Core tight. Bring those weights to the hips. Elbows back. If you need to, you can always stagger your feet. If your back's starting to feel a little tired, it's hard because we're doing RDLs and bent over rows today. We really needed to get our bent over rows in. So you can always stagger your feet. That'll take a little bit of forward flexion, that pressure off your back. And rest. Awesome. Whew. Okay. Second round, grab some water. Yeah, I'm wondering if Jacqueline, I know the weights are together. I'm wondering if your weights are light enough. I don't know if you could keep them apart. Oh, I don't know. That might not be a good idea. So it seems like with those two little weights, it's like a little cumbersome, huh? To like go all the way around your head. Is it all right though?
I just did it with the 5 pounder with one and it was fine.
Okay, perfect. Great, great, great. Awesome. All right, well, let's go ahead, grab some water, and then let's get back to our goblet squats. This time, let's go ahead and add a little pulse at the bottom. So we'll go right here and then we'll come back up. Okay, grab that weight. And let's go ahead and add that little pulse. Push through those heels. Load those glutes. See if you can feel it a little bit in the inner thighs. Woo! Okay. Got our RDLs. All right, ladies, let's start. Looks good, looks good. Awesome. All right, rest. Let's go to our around the world. We're nice and tight, right? We're braced nice and tight in our core, making sure we're breathing. Awesome. All right, I'm grabbing my lighter weights. We're going to our last set of this circuit, bent over rows. So this is where we really want to focus on that middle back, right? Those rhomboids. Really shoulder blades down and together. We're really trying to strengthen. We don't really use those muscles a whole lot. We're always going overhead, or we're pushing, or we're bicep curling grocery bags. But really, we're not really working this. So we really want to focus. Make sure your shoulder blades are down and together. A few more reps. Awesome. Those looked great. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to put our ankle weights on. Maybe keep a light weight close to you. We'll do some Russian twists, but it's all about going to be core and booty work now. So leg lifts. If you're waiting for me, start some crunches. So, yep, if you're doing this video and you're ready to rock and roll and we haven't started yet, just start some crunches. And then keep that one weight close by so we can do some Russian twists. Doesn't have to be heavy. All right, we look ready to rock and roll. Great. Okay, so let's go ahead and flip it on over. We're gonna go straight leg to start. So extend that leg behind you and straight leg up and down, core tight. Make sure that your back's not up, it's not down, neutral, core tight. And you're welcome to go down your elbows. Or stay up on your hands. Good. If you need to stretch back for a sec, you need to get a little cat and cow. And then let's go ahead and start our other leg. Good. All right. If you need to stretch a little bit, we're going to go back to our first leg for fire hydrant. You can go on your hands, elbows. Once in a while, I'll go elbow and my hand. It gives me a little bit more range of motion. And I do want you to come back to the ground. So do your leg lift and then come back to the ground. We kind of have a tendency where we'll just keep going and then we hike up that leg. So bring it all the way back down, reset those hips a little bit, and then get your next rep. Awesome. Same thing, other leg. Awesome. All right, let's get some Russian twists. If you don't want to use weight, you don't have to. So we're just right here. Jacqueline, you might want to not twist too much because I know you have a little bit of a back thing. So just kind of right here. If you want to use the weight, cool. If not, Abby, you're fine to go all the way side to side. Jacqueline, you're more than welcome to as well. It's just a little bit more twisty, can sometimes irritate our back. And again, weight or no weight. And go slow and control. Good. Okay, let's get some reverse crunches with our ankle weights on. Hands underneath that low back butt area. And you don't have to go that low with your feet. If that doesn't feel good on your back, you can just come back to kind of neutral 90 and then bring those knees in. Cool, awesome. All right, let's go to sideline. So for today, we're just gonna go up and down, toe down, working those glutes. Slow and control. Great. All right, let's do inner leg now, inner thigh. So we're still on that side. Make sure we're hitting the inner. And you're welcome to try it like this. I got me some new ankle weights. My daughter stole my blue ones for gymnastics, so I got some cute green ones. Good. Okay, we're gonna do our little like knee drop kick. So drop that knee at the angle and then kick behind you. So angle down, knee down, and then act like you're kicking something behind you. And only go as far as you feel comfortable. If you feel a strain in your back, kicking too high or too far, just modify and just kick where you feel comfortable, but still get that range of motion. And if this doesn't feel good at all, you're welcome to do some bent leg lifts if this doesn't work for you. Keep those hips stacked on top of each other. Awesome. All right, let's do the same thing, other side. We're right here, just for up and down. Focus on the upper glutes. Belly's tight. Nice and slow. Building up those gluteus medius minimus muscles. Toe stays down. Awesome. All right, let's go inner. Make sure it's the inner thigh. Ooh, time is going by fast. Awesome. All right, let's do our little drop kick. Again, if you're like, oh, that is just not feeling good, right here. I know it can kind of pull a little bit in your back. Especially with ankle weights on. My ankle weights are 2.5s. I teach 2 classes on Wednesdays, so I use 2.5 rather than my 5s. They still work. Awesome. All right, let's do another set of our Russian twists with or without the weight. If you're doing this video later and you're like, ooh, this is easy, you are more than welcome to bring your feet up. Makes it really hard. That is definitely not me today. Think about your weaker side. That's my left. I want to make sure that I'm really going all the way to my left, utilizing those obliques. All right. Okay, so for time's sake, let's go ahead and flip it on over. Shoot, I'm gonna run out of time. All right, let's just run out of time together. We're gonna go alternating donkey kicks. So Zoom's gonna kick me off, but we're just gonna do our alternating donkey kicks. If you want to do a little bit more after, that would be great. And then just make sure after that you stretch. Good amount of legs today, lower back. So cat cow, child's pose, maybe some pigeon. Oh, I think I'm wrong. I don't think it's gonna kick me off that soon. All right, okay, you guys, let's get a few pulses. Few pulses on the right leg. Let's pulse, right. I was looking at the wrong timer thing. Pulse it, pulse it. Mine's kind of like a bigger pulse than usual. All right, let's do the same thing other side. Let's get some pulse. But give me more of a little bit more range of motion pulse. Awesome. All right. Great job today.